Hello everyone, I'm Sora Katayama. To begin with, please look at this picture. He's a famous actor, Will Smith, and his son, Jaden. Next, she's a singer, Beth Midler, and her daughter. As you can see, these parents and children are really similar. So, have you ever felt you and your parents look similar? The famous website Nifty News did some research into this subject. They asked people this question: in which parts do you think you look similar to your parents? The result is as follows. The first was face. The second is character and body line. The third is way of thinking. So today, I'm going to talk about heredity and DNA, because I have not really understood this topic until recently. At first, I'm going to talk about the qualities which are easily or not easily to inherit. Then, the reasons why parents and children look similar. Third, my conclusion. First, I'm going to talk about the qualities which are easy to inherit. It said that the hair, skin color, and height, and eye size, and body odor are easy to inherit. Though of course, the influence of the gene on the height is great. It's also thought there is a big influence from their favorite foods, eating habits, and frequency of exercise in daily life. Regarding their physical ability after researching it, I learned the jumping ability and running speed and the tolerance to alcohol are easy to inherit. Regarding their character, I learned their concentration is inherited with high probability. One's personality is heavily affected by genes. On the other hand, we can say that it depends on circumstances where we grow up. For instance, if I was raised by parents who are really strict, I will learn many things from them and tend to have a similar personality. It has nothing to do with the gene. Next, I'm going to talk about the qualities which are not easy to inherit. Acrophobia is a symptom that people have a fear of high places. In fact, acrophobia and linguistic abilities are considered as qualities which are not easy to inherit. Because acrophobia is caused most some terrible or traumatic experience, and most important fact for linguistic ability is to keep making an effort, so it needs no special ability. By the way, according to a recent survey in which a lot of couples were researched, regarding to his or her fiancé, they chose a similar person to himself or herself. In the University of Queensland, Dr. Michelle Robinson analyzed a huge amount of information these couples, including body features and genetic qualities. The result shows it's possible to predict the wife's height and BMI from her husband's height and BMI. It means that a highly educated person married a similar person. It does not mean that there is the same circumstance, but they actively seek a similar person to himself or herself. This research has been published in Science magazine, Nature Human Behavior. Next, I will introduce you to three famous theories. First, the genetic theory. This was proposed by Arnold Gezer. He explained that the development of a child depends on the inborn abilities. For instance, please imagine you know a brother and sister, and their mother is the same person. They are raised in the same environment. The brother is good at studying, but not good at sports. However, the sister is not good at studying, but good at sports. Imagine another case involving twins. Each twins, respectively brought up by different persons in a completely different circumstance, tends to have a similar personality to the other. This is the genetic theory. Next, in contrast, we can see the environmental theory. This was proposed by John Watson. He explains the development of a child depends on the environment since birth. For instance, if you know a pair of twins, and each of them is brought up by separately, each will have a completely different personality. Or if you know a student who is not good at sports, it's possible for him to be good at sports after he meets a good teacher. Watson believes the growth of a child depends on the environment and has nothing to do with the gene. Finally, interactionism, which was proposed by Jean-Claude Eccles. This theory means the development of a child needs inborn ability and environment. Next, I will talk to you the reasons why parents and children look alike. At first, how are we similar to our father or mother? The answer has been found by Gregor Johann Mendel. He planted green peas in his garden and observed how their qualities are passed on to their offspring. He mixed tall height plant with short height plant. This resulted in a tall height plant appeared. The quality of short height seemed to disappear. According to this, he discovered there are two genetic types. One is called the dominant gene. The other is called the recessive gene. He discovered in children receiving both genes, only the dominant gene appeared. He died before his study was accepted and admired. After his death, this research was discovered by 3 scientists. Some people think a dominant gene means a better or superior, but it's not true. It only means it has a stronger influence compared with a recessive gene. In contrast, recessive genes means are not easy to have influence on the individual. Please look at this figure. If the brown eyes of the father are the dominant gene, and the blue eyes of the mother are the recessive gene, their child inherits brown eyes because the brown eyes are the dominant gene. In addition, there are many qualities that can be inherited. Hair color or eyelid. When we see these qualities, we can know which of our parents we follow. Even if we were born from the same parents, we have different DNAs. That's why some brothers and sisters can look completely different. To conclude, I told you a little about genes. Of course, our genes have a big impact on our growth. However, not everything is created by genes, but also by the environment or even us. And even if we inherit negative gene, it can be overcome. On the other hand, even if we inherited positive gene, it's possible they will not appear. Some scientists say all of our abilities are decided by DNA. It's really difficult to accept for people who are making an effort without getting good results. While I was researching this topic, I was really surprised several times. I'm really tall for a girl. I'm not good at talking in front of many people. What I didn't know until now is that all of these are influenced by DNA. In fact, I think several of my complex came from the gene. However, I learned I can change through my effort. And I believe we can have our own good personalities. And I would like you to find something that only you can do. That's all. Thank you for your attention.